3 years ago in August was the first time I pointed a camera back at my face after taking a break and developing the idea for FenVet, and that was really hard. I felt like I had lost my voice. I felt like that I didn't have anything to say to the world anymore. I had never planned to stop the FenVet Chronicles, where I told the story of starting FenVet, my ideas, my thoughts, my future aspirations, and I'm forever grateful for doing that because it found me the first team. It found me the core foundational team that is still at FenVet today. The two amazing technologists, amazing client care coordinator, and amazing veterinarian that started on this journey. When I did the last, essentially, FenVet Chronicle with the plan of continuing on, I just fell into a pit of struggle, which is normal for entrepreneurship. I wanted to tell the story over and over again, but I was just infinitely busy. I had never even planned to practice and only to lead FenVet, and due to overwhelming demand, it was just absolutely insanity. And I picked up full-time clinical practice for essentially a year, and endless medical records and management of what we were doing and managing the growth. And I just didn't feel like there was time, but there was also fear. There was fear that now I had to do it. I had to actually execute and not just talk about my dreams and my aspirations, but actually do it. And what if I didn't? What if it all just crumbled beneath me and I was left telling this story of heartache and despair and failure? Well, 3 years later, I really couldn't be more proud. We have 10,000 clients in Airdrie, a second location, a team of over 30. It's been an absolutely spectacular ride. And as much as I tell myself every day I want to start the FenVet Chronicles, again, today's the day. Season 2. The FenVet Chronicles begin. I don't know for how long, but there's lots to say. I spend a lot of time saying everything every day. Like I said, I'm really, really proud of what we've executed on. Our fundamental mission of reimagining the veterinary care experience worked. We did it. We provide something that I believe exists nowhere else in the world. Our product is amazing, from the first touch point of a customer where they phone our virtual phone team, to the time that they walk in and are greeted by smiling client care coordinators that are there to start your appointment the second you walk in and take you on a journey, to how well the customers are treated and the culture that we created. It's amazing. I would put our product of veterinary care up against anybody in the world, and I would put our culture against anybody in the world as well. It is something that I'm so incredibly proud of. So all that said, today, what did I do today? On the way into work, I had a phone conversation with a television producer. Around that same time, 3 years ago, I had launched a pilot on Discovery Plus called Pop My Pet. We did one episode, and that season did not go anywhere, was not picked up by the network for another show, for another season. And then a couple months ago, a television producer had reached out wanting to showcase FenVet as one of the clinics in this show about, I would say, veterinary clinics in different geographies and telling their story. For the rest of the day, I got to meet with an amazing surgeon who's going out on their own to do some mobile surgical care, working with vet clinics in their clinics, something different than what is like a typical specialty. So I was helping that person as well, provide some advice. I had another meeting with the CEO of a large corporate consolidator who just wanted to visit. This consolidator is essentially the second largest in North America, and he's been following us from afar and wanted a tour of the space, and it was just really nice to be able to show off. I always joke, I think my job is more of a tour guide than it is as a veterinarian these days. I'm always touring new prospective employees and people interested, industry professionals, people who are interested in what we're doing. So that was interesting. I went through a big deficiency list with the general contractor of the second location today. We're coming up on 1 year from when we started construction, and there's still, even though we're operating, a lot to do. So just running through all of that. And then I got to have a lunch with our realtor, who's got some really exciting ideas in the space. And then I did some appointments, worked with the team, had some meetings about some of the stuff that I'm doing on the large animal side. So, we're continuing to work on the large animal side, doing cow vet stuff. I've got several amazing cow veterinarians on the team now. One is board certified, and we want to be able to serve local cow-calf producers and feedlots as well. And then we ended out the day with a kitty cat who had just been evacuated from the wildfires in Yellowknife and had some ongoing care, had that abscess that was on his ear and needed some sutures removed and needed some antibiotics. And we were able to talk to this amazing lady who runs a daycare up in Yellowknife. She's got several foster children with her, and we helped her out. We comped the bill. We, just wanted to be able to give back to the community, give help in our own unique way to the situation that's happening there. And now it's Friday, and I've got a few things left to do this evening. We did a working interview. We're hiring some technologists right now, and those technologists will be joining us in September. We've had a couple of technologists go on maternity leave, and we're just going through that. So their working interview went great, and everybody really loved them. And and weekend with the kids and Malene. Hey Malene, we don't want to say hi anymore. Babysitting Bernie's mountain dog for one of the veterinarians who's on vacation today. So that's FenVet Chronicle number 1, season 2. Now I'm gonna post this and promise to keep doing storytelling. The reason that I'm doing this is because I think that it is important to share our story, and I think it's also important for our team to be able to, kind of be able to see what else is going on in the practice as well. So it's just as much for them as it is for the rest of the community. And I don't know where it'll go. I just love sharing the story, and feel very now confident and safe that FenVet actually worked, and very proud of it. So that's it.